Welcome to Astrology Unhinged. I know you're ready to watch the show, but first I need you to stop and hit subscribe on Planet Tarzan TV. Special guest today, Sabe,
Hello.
and we are going to get into what it's like being an Aquarius.
Let's get into it.
All right, go ahead and tell us what it is that you do.
I am a lash tech. I've been a lash tech for 5 years. That's the only thing I've really been doing. Um, and yeah, that's about it. I really started off doing makeup first, so that's really where this all started from. And then I began doing lashes. So, and that's what I've been doing since
Did you know you were gonna?
2018.
Did you know you were gonna be a business owner?
No. I didn't. I really thought I was gonna be a nurse, honestly, but I really did. I really did. But my friend actually introduced me into being a business owner, and she was just like, what's for you? To do what you really like. And then that's when I was just like, what is it that I really like? And it was makeup. And I was just like, okay, well, how can I really turn this into a business? So that's how we just started, getting our pen and pad and, getting through it.
You always liked makeup?
Yeah, actually, yes. Not as a kid, actually. I think I started finding my love for makeup in high school, probably my freshman year. Yeah,
Okay.
my freshman year.
Did you feel like the black sheep growing up?
A little. Yes, I always kind of like felt like the odd one out, but then again, I kind of didn't.
Yeah, because we treated you like you was a
Exactly.
royalty.
Exactly. I know. Yeah, that's why I never ever really felt like that. So, but deep down inside, yes. But on the outside, no. Why?
That's the Aquarius theme. You guys are typically the black sheep.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's because you're unconventional or do things very differently, or
Mhm.
um, you guys are just normally the black sheep. So,
Yeah. And I do feel like I do a lot of things differently. I like everything. Like you name it, I do it differently. I'm serious. I'm so serious. Eat, sleep, talk, whatever.
okay, semi tough question. What is a insecurity that you had that as a family member I didn't or your cousins wouldn't have known about?
Insecurity I dealt with.
Yeah, that we wouldn't have known about.
I think it was maybe a struggle to like figure out like who I like really was.
Yeah.
Maybe. But on the outside I felt like I had it all like made up. But deep down inside I'm really like every day. Like I open up my eyes, I'm really trying to like figure it out. Like every day. And even still right now to this day it's just like what's next? Like and I still, struggle with that. That has never ever went anywhere.
That is
From third grade, fifth grade, all the way up. Like, what is it that you're gonna do? Like, what are you gonna be? Like,
and it's
because
so
it's
crazy because
not gonna stop.
we all looked at you like, damn, look at her.
I know. And I just felt like the biggest failure when I didn't go off to school. That was another thing. I mean, well, I did go off to school, but I knew like I only went off to school because I felt like that's what I was supposed to do. That was the right thing to do. And like, but I knew I'm like, I'm not even supposed to be here, but this is where I'm supposed to be. So that was
You feel like a failure because you didn't go to school?
it because I feel like if I didn't go to school, I wasn't going to really figure it out. Because like, what else was I going to do? Like that was like the only security. Like
Yeah.
you have to go to school. So I'm like, I barely made it through high school. So
Yeah.
what do you mean I got to keep going? Like so and keep going. Like
I was,
no other choice but to make it out of school. Like a way out of school. Like how can you not go to school and still make it?
I'm gonna tell
I
you.
still did do a little schooling. Don't get me wrong. Like I still went off to Langston. I still went to community care. I still did, dental assistance. Still little 3 week classes here. I still did little things. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like going out to school, listening to that professor sitting up there talk, like I'm not. I just.
I was jealous of Savory because in senior year, I was always the kid busting my tail in school. In senior year, Sabre didn't go to school.
No, I didn't.
And I'm
I
like,
didn't.
I'm in AP courses. I'm in Tulsa Tech in the morning.
Yes.
I'm in AP courses during the afternoon, and then I go to work.
Busting his ass.
And I'm like, you sleep at Mimi's.
Yes. Okay, so what it was, that's crazy. So since we on that topic, I didn't like school that much. I graduated early. That's what it was. So my 11th grade year, my friend, she was just like, man, I got my senior classes online, but I'm gonna still do my junior classes, in person. Just go after school. You'll be at school a little bit longer. So I'm like, dang, how you do that? She was like, I just had my mama, write a letter. So I was just like, I went home and I told my mama, like, I was so ready to just be out of school. I just couldn't do it no more. So let's get up out of here. So I said, Mama, tell them how much, you need me at home with Deja and Chance. Like, I got to get out. She was like, okay, you going to graduate early? I said, yes. She wrote a letter, you hear me, front, back, telling them how much I need my daughter here to help me with her younger siblings. Can you please, grant her this opportunity to graduate early? They stamped it, approved it. I started that next week, started taking my senior courses online and still doing my junior classes online. So came my senior year, I went over to Central. They was just like, baby, you have all your credits. Like, what do you do? So I was in all electives and we trying to figure it out. They like, well, you want to run track? I'm like, no, I don't want to run track. Like, I don't want to do none of that. I don't want to play no basketball. Just put me in a little art class, let's do a little photography. Like, so I didn't have to, do anything.
Crazy.
So I graduated early. Everybody was like, why you ain't got English? Why you ain't got math? Why you ain't got history? Like, your schedule is so cool. Like, so my senior year was a breeze. The only thing I had to do was walk across the stage.
So with you stating how you stated, what you saying how you felt about like yourself as an insecurity, being an Aquarius, and then your chart ruler, the planet that rules your chart is Mercury, because you're a Virgo rising. Mercury is the planet that rules your chart, and it's retrograde in your chart, and it's combust, which means that it's afflicted by the sun. With you and your inner self, I guess basically not knowing who you were at the time, did receiving the name the Babe become a security blanket for you, or was it an alter ego that you were able to use?
Yeah, it was. It definitely was. And how the Babe even came was from, Sabe the Babe. But I grew out of Sabe the Babe. Because I feel like Sabe the Babe was just like, little kitty, like 5th, 6th grade. That's when I got that name, that young. Like, come on now. How you Sabe the Babe as in the 6th grade, 5th grade, graduating elementary. You know what I'm saying? So how do you know that? So, but, as I got older, it was just, I had to just take the Sabe off because the Babe, it was just like, that's the one. It just made me feel like just get into that mode, like I'm that bitch, like grind mode, like you can't tell me nothing. So I was just like the Babe, like I just had to, live up to that. But I'm sorry, did I even ask you a question?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So basically gaining that name early on was like your alter ego. Did it make you feel safe?
In some sort, yeah.
Or did you have to go, why do I have this name?
No, I never ever questioned my name.
It didn't make you feel like you have something to live up to that you didn't want to, having Sabe the Babe?
No, because how I even got that name is actually from my stepmom. Everybody in the family had a nickname, but everybody was still calling me Sabry. Like, so I was just like, hey, no, we got to, like, think of something for me. And then she was like, Sabe the Babe. Like, because that's when I was like, when growing up, I said I wanted to be ghetto. Remember, like, no, did you ever know that?
I never knew.
I just knew, like, I just felt like ghetto was just, like, it. Like, it just, as a kid, listen, as a kid, ghetto-ness, it stood out to me, like, I was just like, dang, I want to be like that, but my mom is not going to allow, like, we not going for that shit, so I'm just like, but it stood out, but I wanted to do it in a cute way. That's where the ghetto fabulous came from, like, I had my little twist. That's when it was the long nails. I'm 15-year-old getting full acrylic sets, long, You know what I'm saying? Like the rings, the jewelry, like all of that. It was just still, the swoop, like what then I'm saved the babe. I'm the babe. Like, come on, it's coming together. So that's where
Yes.
it just, and it stuck with me. And that's just who I've been since. Like,
That's crazy. I remember people used to say, "How did your cousin wipe herself with those long?" It
yeah.
seemed like no one in the world, like Baps did it, and then it
Yeah.
died for a while, and then like no one was doing that, and like being in Oklahoma. It felt like you started it and sparked it back up, but I'll just know that you cannot have been the only person that was doing
Right,
it.
right.
But that's what it felt like because then people here started to do everything that you was doing. At what
I
age?
definitely do kind of feel like I was a trendsetter in some way, but not to be like, oh, I'm a trendsetter, like, oh yeah, they gonna follow my lead, but it was always in my own way. And I never ever felt like, oh, she copying me, no, they just admire you. I always felt like admired, like they love you. It was never like on no jealousy, like, yeah, bitch, like, yeah, you trying to, yeah, you see me and you copy, but no, they love you, Sabri. It was that,
Wow.
yes, and I see it. And even other girls, they looked up to me too. They would tell me, So I always knew I always had eyes on me, and just to always just be my full best self at all times.
You were so nice.
Yes.
Would have been
You
like,
didn't know.
what are you doing that for? I did that. You over here like, that's so nice. They
Yeah.
like me.
Yes.
Do you remember in middle school you used to
But I
eat?
know it was some hate too, of course. You know that. Come
Yeah.
on, we can spot that out too. We can spot that out too. So,
Do you remember in middle school you used to eat sardines and blow in people's face?
huh?
Huh?
No, I feel like I do remember that. That's something I definitely do, and I'll do it again right now. It's something I do.
Yes, you used to eat.
I tried to feed my son some sardines. He was not. He was just like, "Wait, is that a fish? Like, what is?" I'm serious. They was like, "Don't be feeding them babies some
Yes.
sardines and some Ritz crackers."
You were so interesting. Like you had ramen noodles, crunched them up, didn't put them in the bowl or microwave, season them, and just ate
Eating
them.
like some chips. Come on now.
Never did that in my life.
Yeah, just crunch them up, man. Fire. They just some chicken flavored chips.
You could have been. It's so wild how many different avenues you could have taken that celebrities have not taken because that's Sweetie.
Yeah, I love Sweetie. I do. She a trendsetter for sure.
On your ascendant or on your rising, you have Chiron. Astrology girlies, don't eat me up. Okay. You have Chiron on the ascendant. I know you said that finding yourself was something that you had struggled with growing up, but were you ever insecure about your looks or your physical appearance?
In high school, no. I felt like my insecurities didn't come till I got in a relationship. I feel like, yeah. I feel like my insecurities didn't come till I got into a relationship and social media. I feel like.
Huh? I would have thought these was like childhood things. They developed
Maybe.
as a late
Well,
teen.
what insecurities are you? What we
Just
pinning?
with physical appearance.
Mm-mm.
I hate you.
No, as a kid, no.
In general, wow.
No, as a kid, I don't feel like I ever. No, because as a kid, I grew up in love. Like I didn't feel like, yeah, as a kid, I grew up in love. So no, I didn't feel like I had any, like, I feel like I was always pretty, like long hair, light skin, like, that thing.
Yeah.
Like, no, I never,
You have pretty privilege.
Yeah. Very, and I still have privilege, still. But not until after high school.
Okay.
When life really started to, like, okay.
Yeah. As a teenager, what was your favorite genre of books?
Some I shouldn't be reading. No, but I guess what is it? Urban. Is that what it be? Would that the genre be? Urban.
Maybe. What kind of books were they? Was it the
Fly
hood books?
girl. Yeah. Yes, your mom. Your mom is actually who turned me on to like that type of genre of books was the Coldest Winter. What would you put that in?
How embarrassing.
She gave me this book. Yeah, she gave me this book and she was like, read it. I promise. That's when I really got hooked onto those type of books. I'm dead serious. It was the Coldest Winter, and I remember because I read it so fast. I read it. It was so good. I was in. It was like a movie to me, like for real. And you have you ever read the Coldest Winter?
No. I was a
Well,
sci-fi book
they
reader.
know, huh?
I read sci-fi books.
Oh, well, they know.
Nothing. No.
They go. I'm telling you, they know. Yes, that's a very popular book.
You have Venus in the fourth house in Sagittarius, and your sister is a Sag sun. And these planets conjunct in your fourth house, her sun and your Venus. Do you feel like she played a vital role in you becoming the woman that you are today?
Yes, I can say that. Just because of her strength, you know. I feel like that's our number one thing, and it's not even just me. It's our whole family. Like we know, we just really admire her. You know, her strength, how she don't let nothing phase her. Stuff that will break us down. You know, it doesn't get to her at all, and you know, we just kind of keep her in the back of like, you know what, I'm gonna be like that. You know, I
What?
wanna, yeah, I'm gonna be like that. Yeah, seriously, just I don't know, just growing up, she just had this tough skin that I wish I had, you know, that a lot of us wish we had. It just ain't nothing stopping her. Like, because how do you know at 10 years old you go into the military?
Mm-hmm.
That's just crazy to me. Like, and where is she at? In the military. So, I don't know.
There was.
That, yeah, so it's always just been her strength.
You have another sister where you guys have a Venus square. And when Venus squares, it can be difficulties in like the dynamic of how you guys love each other. But what was more interesting was that both of you are Aquarius and ruled by Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
Her Saturn sits on your chart ruler, which is Mercury. So to not complicate this, um, your chart ruler being Mercury is we're just gonna say it's you.
Mm-hmm.
And her having Saturn, the planet that restricts, sits on top of that Mercury. Do you feel like in your guys' dynamic or relationship that your sister is restrictive of you or you are unable to express yourself around her?
Um, I can say yes and no because when I met her, um, how we met, first of all, we met very late in life.
Okay.
You know, we wasn't growing up. All I knew was I just had a sister. That's
Mhm.
we didn't grow up together. But when I would get around her or whatever, I just knew that me and her were way two different people. No, we were way two different people. I really felt like, and I would kind of almost feel weird in a sense.
Uh-huh.
And then I kind of felt like, no, she's weird.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm really not trying to do too much of this interview.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just funny because both of you are Aquarius. Your birthday is like right next to each
Yeah,
other.
we 2 days apart. Yeah.
So the fact that you both are probably looking at each other like, nah,
Yeah,
she's the weirdo.
Yeah, so I'm just like, but it's my sister. You know,
Yeah.
I love her, but I do kind of wish we were a little bit more close. I can say, and I always wanted that, but I just feel like the way we are and our personalities and all of that, I just feel like they could just never.
Fully mesh.
Yeah.
I understand that. Is being in a relationship, did you realize that you thrive with a partner? Because you guys love being alone. Aquarius love isolation.
Yeah.
So when you were in a relationship with these people, were you thriving or?
I felt like, I guess in a way, because I had somebody to do it for, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I had a family or whatever you want to put on there. Like, I had to do that. But I don't feel like I was I mean, with or without them, I felt like what was going to happen, it was going to happen, you know? So I guess I was thriving with them. But as far as me and them being together as one, like thriving together, no. It's always, I always felt like it's just being like this.
And they stay stagnant?
Yeah. And I felt like they just be like, oh, there she go. Like, she got it. And
but hold on, pause. Because you dated 2 prominent athletes at the time.
We were kids.
Were you still a kid when you were dating Drew?
Yes.
How old were you?
I was 19.
Okay.
I'm leaving Daddy Exchange or whatever. I'm just saying, like, we were kids. I can't really count no relationship until Montre. That's the only one I can just like really. I not even say I can just count that. I can count my Rico too because he was part. All of them were a part of me.
Yeah.
At some part, but no, none of them. No. TJ, he is where he is today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Drew, you know what I'm saying? Marcus, he's fine, but I wouldn't, but, but
let's
cut
move
that
on.
Okay.
We will cut out Marcus, okay? All right.
Oh,
do you feel that you've experienced success?
Yes and no, because I'm not done.
Yeah, of course.
But that you say that, somebody, they was just like, girl, can you stop and give yourself credit? Because I don't. Mm-hmm. I don't stop. I don't congratulate myself. I just be like, oh, that's what I was supposed to do.
So as an air sign, I don't think Geminis really do it. But Libra and Aquarius, that is one of our problems. Like, people will come to you and be like, you did this, and this. Them up there, I'd be like, okay, time for the next one.
Yeah.
It's time to go. And then somebody said to me, he said, why are you not celebrating the small things? Mm-hmm. And I said, because they're small. I'm trying to get to the big thing.
Right.
He said, if you keep on skipping over the small things and you never celebrate them, what happens if you never get to the big one? And then I was like, I don't really want to hear that.
I know.
But
I wouldn't want to hear that either.
At the same time, dang, maybe we do need to start celebrating these small ones.
Yeah, no,
the sun struggles. The sun is the identity, struggles in Aquarius and Libra.
Identity?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's probably why I always felt like that growing up too.
What is your advice to younger Aquarius that typically can't keep a job or are unhappy in their work conditions?
Oh, baby. I promise, just close your eyes and just dive in. Just dive in. Like, to whatever it is, and just explore. And just whatever you pick up, whatever you come up with, just take off and run with it. I mean, and just really hope for the best. I mean, everybody out here is walking on faith. I mean, I feel like that's what I'm doing. But I don't know, just shoot for the stars. I mean, because that's what I'm just telling you. That's what I did. Like, I didn't know this was going to be meant for me. I didn't know I was going to be doing all of this. But maybe just close your eyes and be still. No, I'm serious. And be still and just listen to yourself. Listen to your inner thought. Listen to your heart. Like, where do you visualize yourself at? Like, and what are you going to do to get there?
How do you feel about technology and its impact on society?
I feel like it's a good tool, and I feel like it's a bad tool because everything that we want to know is at the palm of our hands. Mm-hmm. Whatever we want to get to, we can just, get there. But it's also the other things we can get to that can, steer us off on the other road we don't need to go down. But, yeah.
I understand that. Why you don't answer the phone?
Because I don't want to talk. No, it's really not. Okay. No, it's not even that. No, for real. Like, another thing I discovered about myself is that I really do struggle with ADHD.
Really?
Like, yeah. Like, really, really bad. And, like, it's really hard to tell in women than in men. That's another thing. because boys, they're hyper, they do all this, like, boy, what is wrong? But in women, it's in other ways, and it's like I don't try to ignore y'all or nothing like that. It's just I really forgot to get back with y'all. Like, I see y'all, and I tell myself I'm gonna call y'all back, but I didn't start doing a million other things, and I really forgot about you. Like, for real. But
because for this interview, I text Sabre every day.
I know.
A week in advance.
And it's mentally noted.
And I say Sunday. Don't you forget Sunday.
And it's mentally noted.
How do you balance your needs for isolation in your relationships? Let's really get into this. People that date Aquarius, I will form a support group for you. Someone that is dating you guys and you guys still feel like you need to be isolated or you need your time to yourself.
We do.
How do you balance that?
I mean, they just gonna have to understand that I need that. I mean, I don't really, and I also don't feel like it's been a struggle because maybe I always felt like my partner needed it too. So I don't know. It's never been a struggle, like, no matter what, because I'm always in my own world already.
You never felt like, so when you and your partners would live together.
Mm-hmm. You gotta remember, I only been with one. It's not really like I lived with, but just this one, yeah.
You never felt like you were being cold and dry? I know your partners feel otherwise.
In a way, yes. In a way, yes. But it would be at times. It wasn't all the time. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, I wanted to be warm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Saturn gets warm?
Do it not?
That planet is cold and dry.
For real? Well, maybe I was wanting that, though.
Okay.
I was wanting that, maybe.
Yeah.
But I can also, but listen, I really live in delusion. Like, no lie. I really do. Like, I really, really do. So, am I tricking myself? So, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I really do. Like, it's really the best way to live. Like, I'm telling you.
Living in delusion?
It is. Who else is going to tell me? Like, this is my world.
That's why them Pisces smoke every day.
Huh?
The Pisces?
Uh-huh.
That's why they smoke every day. They get to go deeper into their delusions. I don't live in delusion.
I mean,
I live in the hard life of reality.
And you can do that. That's what you choose to do. But I don't want to deal with that. I don't. So I don't.
Wow.
I'm dead serious. I really do live in delusion.
How do you get that opportunity? Like, I'm just not going to live in this world. How?
Because you just do it. I mean, I still pay the bills and stuff like that. But other than that, this is what it is. This is what it is. And welcome. Welcome to my world. This is what it is. I'm serious. And I don't have no problem with it.
That's so weird.
It's the best way to live. You should try it. I'm telling you will forget.
No, you should try it.
You should try it. Seriously.
How do you handle stress?
Do you want to know? No.
Yes, we would.
No. THC. That's really a real question. Like, for real. I mean, a real answer.
Weed? That's your stress reliever?
Yeah. I go, huh?
I hate weed for y'all.
Yeah, but
modern day crack. Modern day crack.
Yeah, I really want to stop though. I do. I have limited myself though.
As a kid, how did you handle it? Were you writing?
Yes, I did. I wrote. That's crazy. You trying to make me go back to my childhood. I did. I used to have a shoebox. I'm telling you, I had a shoebox full of poems. I thought I wanted to be a poet growing up. That's another thing. Oh my God, you unlocked the childhood memory. Yes, I had a lot of journals and stuff just full of poems. Like,
you?
Yes, I'm serious. Ask my stepmama. I promise. I had a lot. I would go downstairs and I would read her my poems. I'm so serious. I thought, and she would, you really go like this for me? Like, I'm so serious. Like, I really thought I was going to be a poet. I'm dead serious.
Wow.
You know, and I always and I love to write. I love every year I had got a penmanship award. My teacher loved my handwriting.
I did too.
Yeah, she like no, but and even still to this day. Like, have you seen my handwriting still to this day? You haven't? But yes, even my mama loved it. And even in school, can you write my name for me? Can you write my name for me? I used to write everybody's name like they know you didn't write your name. Mine all cute in the corner. Here go your handwriting. But yes, I did. So I did. I used to journal a lot. But speaking of a journal, you know, I went back to that last year.
You did? How has it been?
I mean, it was good. But I told you my journal got stole. Remember when I told you about that? And I'm still to this day crushed behind my journal. And I never went back to it. Like, I never ever came back from that heartbreak. So I haven't really like journaled like that since.
You gotta do it again.
I do. I gotta get over that. I do. But that lets you know how deep my thoughts were. You know what I'm saying? What I was really going through at that time in that journal. For it to be took away like that.
That is crazy. I never knew that you was writing poems.
Yes, I did.
I'm so happy that, you know, the Scorpio-Aquarius relationship dynamic can be a bit tough. So, like, I can understand you and your mom's relationship. What was Londa?
Londa, my stepmom.
What was her sign?
She Aquarius. We all, me, Joshua, and Londa, we all Aquarius.
Heck no.
In that house.
No, absolutely.
And my brother a Cancer.
Do you feel? I know it's two different situations, two different vibes. Your mom being a water sign, do you feel like she allowed more emotional? What am I trying to say? Room for you to have more of an emotional release in her household, opposed to how Londa's would be. Having a water sign mother. There's a parent that has more of an emotional capacity for you. And then having an air sign
it would be my mom.
Yeah, then having an air sign stepmother, it may not be the emotional capacity, but it may be more creativity.
Yeah. Yes.
That's how it works.
Because that's exactly how it was. I did figure out who I really wanted to be with my stepmom, but on the emotional side, yes, with my mom for sure. She was, yeah. But because, that you said the creative side, because I wanted to be a video vixen too.
Say Ree.
I wanted to be a video vixen too. Like, I would sit there and watch videos all day, and I just think those girls were so beautiful. Like, and it's another thing where college came into play. When my stepmama was like, "Oh, all them girls, they went to college, they got degrees and all that. Like, they don't just be on the camera." And that's when I was just like, okay, so I have to go to, I got to go to school. But I wanted to be a video vixen. She would make me audition. She'd be like, okay, if they about to call you, what you gonna do? Like, for real. So she would put on videos. I would have to walk down. We had a long hallway. I would have to walk down. You hear me? Like, what you gonna do in that video? Like, I'm serious. If this what you want to do, let's do it. So yeah.
It was different. Not having that.
No, she did, but she didn't know either. Like, if I did go back and tell my mama that, she'd be like, girl, like, okay, savory being savory, okay, but Londa, she was gonna press it like, this what you want to do, that's what we gonna do. So that it was whatever I said, that's what they pushed. Like, it didn't matter. So yeah,
that is awesome, because it literally built you so much confidence.
Yes, it did. It did. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing at all. Wow. I'm in the 7th grade wanting to be a video vixen. Come on now. Like,
it's so funny. Wow. Because I remember growing up in my family, in my immediate family, we cannot watch the movies that y'all watch. We cannot listen to the music. It really shunned us from Black culture.
Yeah.
Every time we got to y'all house, y'all want to watch Players Club? Yes. Turn it on. Over here watching Players Club with y'all. What? And I thought you were going to be Diamond growing up.
Lisa Ray.
But I'm the damn cousin with the red Honda Civic.
I thought about that too, but I didn't feel like, I don't know. I feel like I was still a little too shy to be on the pole now.
I'm so glad you were not a stripper.
If I could choose.
You think you work too much? Do you think you work too much?
Yes. I just said this yesterday. I'm changing my schedule.
Good.
I am.
You're a 6th house sun.
Huh?
I said you are a sixth house sun. You will drive yourself into being ill, working yourself to
I
death.
believe it. I
Yeah,
believe it.
you gotta stop.
I know.
Take some
I do
breaks.
work a lot.
I'm still mad at you about Drewski Too Cold, but we're not gonna talk about that. What's your favorite sign?
Probably would be Virgos.
The dynamic between the Aquarius Virgos is sickening.
Yep, it would probably be Virgos.
They do.
Now I'm thinking back, it would be my Virgos.
They do everything for y'all.
Yeah, for real?
Yes.
You know what?
They do everything
That's
for
probably
y'all.
why I fuck with them.
No.
That's probably why. I don't know, like, that deep like you, but
Mercury is the fastest planet because the moon is not a planet.
mm-hmm.
Mercury just run laps, and Saturn just take his precious time. You Saturn, Mercury is like, you need something? No. You need something? No. You need something? Actually, no. You need something? That's the Virgo Aquarius dynamic. They do everything for y'all.
Yeah.
And the moon comes second. That's probably why you love cancers. The moon, she's
I'm
fast.
surrounded by cancers.
But Saturn freezes his moons. The moons that come near him, y'all stuck with emotion.
Oh my gosh. That
We
makes
have
so much sense.
a fan question. People that date you guys, why is it always your way or the highway?
Who other way is it going to be? No. I'm just playing. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know. I felt like I thought that was just me. But it's not really our way or the highway. I know we'll listen to you or, wait.
At what cost?
I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like that applies to like every Aquarius. I feel like which Aquarius you talking about. And I think
Aquarius
it also depends on who you are and how you treat us. Because I might bend my back for you. That you didn't say that. So it depends on who you are. So I don't know.
Aquarius?
Because sometimes it don't always be my way, depending on who you are. Like I said, it ain't like that with everybody colors.
That guy's superiority complex is something different. You got to be a strong person to grow up around Aquarius. I have you, Lisa, Joshman, Daybri, my mother.
Yes.
All Aquarius women.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. And that my way or the highway is heavy.
Yeah, like I said, we pick and choose.
Okay, so y'all know it exists.
Yeah.
The God superiority complex you are fully aware of.
Yeah, we know.
Okay.
But like I said, we pick and choose. I pick and choose. I can admit that. I'm not gonna speak for the other Aquariuses. I'm not, but I do. Cause I will give somebody my last.
That's so wild to hear from an Aquarius.
Yep, I will. We do have a soft spot. We not just stuck up hard cold. We are soft. We are a little sensitive in a way. We just do it in silence. Like, you just don't see us doing it,
As an Aquarius, how do you feel you described your experience in friendships in terms of being seen, heard, or understood?
Always seen, I'm always heard, and I'm always understood by all of my friends. By the friends I do have. And if they do disagree in some kind of way, I can kind of understand where they coming from too and why they would disagree.
What a luxury.
Yes.
I do not feel like my friends be understanding sometimes. Like,
yes, my friends always understand. They know why, and it's because they know me. That's why they can understand. All my friendships is 10 plus years, so they, that's a long time.
See, I got a new friend every day. I got a new friend every day.
They don't know you. They don't know you. So yeah, I'm always seen. I'm always understood. It's from the heart too. Like, it's nothing to question about.
My long-term friends, like everyone that meet me off of social media, think I'm mean. They think I'm mean.
I don't think so.
And
see, like I said, they gotta know you.
My best friend, I come to her one day and said, "Could you teach me how to be soft?" She was like,
"It's not to be."
She was like, "For what?" I said, "Because everyone keeps saying I'm mean. Clients, people from social media, you mean, you rude." She was like, You think they chart give a F about them being?
I don't think you mean at all.
At all.
Mm-mm.
And then another question was, how do you feel about people saying Aquarius people are emotionless?
We not. That's just how we come off. Like I said, like of course we're gonna look like that on the outside, and then it may be our response. But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, and everything settles, like we do feel that.
On a
like
level 1 through 10, when y'all say y'all don't care, where is that number?
Probably 7, maybe for me. But what part of I don't care are we talking about? Is it I don't care because you did this 20 times already? Or is it I don't care because I'm trying to like hide my feelings? It depends on what I don't care.
Let's say you're wrong about something.
Okay, I'm wrong.
And we're trying to address it with you. But actually dealing with you in the instances that I've had where you have been wrong, you're very apologetic. So in Aquarius, most have just shunned out or will go around.
Yeah. Now, I will run circles sometimes. I will go around it because it's a reason why I felt that way, and I will go around it till I figure out like why did I already feel that way to begin with. If you get what I'm saying, but yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you apologize?
Yeah, I would say yeah, and that would be my next thing. I would say yeah. If I mess up, I do apologize. If I know like all right now, I might be like my bad. You know, it might be something like that, or I might apologize in other ways. You know, not even saying I'm sorry, but you gonna know I'm sorry. You gonna feel my energy that I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So,
I've learned dealing with you guys when y'all piss me off, ignore it.
Yeah.
Cause, yeah, that's what I gotta do is I'll just ignore y'all.
I don't even be thinking I even make people mad like that.
I bet y'all don't. Be making me mad. Like,
I'm dead.
Fuck, marry, kill, the signs.
I don't got nothing against nobody like that though.
We're waiting.
Let me see. I'm gonna marry a Virgo for sure. I might marry a Virgo or a Gemini.
Okay, I can see the Gemini.
I know. Really, I'm leaning real toward that Gemini.
I can see Gemini, air and air.
Okay. Like the Pisces.
You don't like Pisces?
They snakes to me.
What?
But you say it depend on their degree and stuff?
It depends on a lot of things. But
okay, yeah. So who we say with now?
You marry in one sign, which was, I guess, the Gemini.
Yeah.
You are killing the Pisces.
Dang. I think I want to marry. We're going to say Gemini.
Who are you having casual FWB relationship with?
We're going to say the Gemini. We're going to do that the Gemini, but we're going to marry the Virgo.
And kill the Pisces.
Yeah.
Libras ain't make the cut. Ain't that something?
You know what? I forgot about my Libras. Oh, I forgot. You know, I dated like 3 of them.
Yes, I know. That's why I said what I said.
I forgot about them. Well, hi.
With you having Venus in Sagittarius, and Venus is your second house ruler of finances, did you have a problem with how you handle money?
Still do.
Oh, wow.
Still do. I'm just still trying to figure it out. I am like, come on now. Like, I really am. But I did figure out, I saw something I seen on TikTok, the little, the envelope challenge. I'm going to try that.
Okay.
And I'm going to just hope for the best. I just got to forget about those envelopes. But yes, I still do. But I feel like it's a lot with how my brain is wired.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I can really see that looking at your chart ruler.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to find my way around it, but I don't think there's no way around it but to get some more money. But no, I'm serious. Like, there's no way around it but to get some more money. But I am going to get a little financial advisor or something, because, baby.
Yeah. I'm the financial
it's
advisor.
It's the dopamine that I keep chasing.
For money?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
like.
So you talking about dopamine, like you getting the rush
Mm-hmm.
for money is really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. Like, I'm telling you, like, and when people look at it like, oh, she a hustler, but no, it's like I'm chasing something whole else, baby. That's what it looked like to y'all. Like, you know, she
Yes.
getting it, baby. This is for the mental.
I'm
Like, it's a
crying.
whole nother level. Seriously.
That's your drive.
Mm-hmm.
That is
I mean,
crazy.
and just another how I want to live my lifestyle. That's another thing too.
Cause you know
Like, so
mine's
it's like it comes like, you know, it all works out in the end.
y'all all see me in books. So y'all just be like, oh, he's a big nerd. And mine's
Mm-hmm.
at school. I stay in a school.
You did. I just didn't understand. I was just like, dang, couldn't be me. It couldn't, like, but no, I wanted that. I wanted to be that. That's what's crazy. I wanted to be that. Cause I knew, like, when it was all said and done, like, can't nobody tell you nothing. Like, that was your security. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And you gotta understand, on my end, if I was to lose everything today, like, what would I?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, baby, it's a ride, and I'm riding it.
Are you a glass half full type of girl
Yeah.
when it comes to optimism or when it comes to bad things happening? Is it something that you automatically is like, we're going to change the narrative here. This is a good thing.
I told you already.
Delusion.
Told you. We're gonna always, like, I always love, but what's crazy is that I love that though, because when I share my perspective, people be like, you know what? I ain't never think of it like that. You know?
Yeah.
So, delusion. I'm telling you, try it.
If
It's
a person wanted to, my bad.
No, you go ahead.
If a person, I ask everyone based off their Venus placement. You have Venus in Sagittarius. If a man wanted to pursue you or try to romance you, what is that like for someone with Venus in Sag?
Effort,
Effort?
consistency.
Okay.
Yes, like, he has to, like, be on my bumper, but not like to a point where he's smothering me. But he gotta let me. Oh, he working for me. Like, yeah. Um, but if you want to talk about love languages,
Yes.
physical touch.
Ew.
That's my first one. Yep. And I know it's
You
crazy, but
You guys being the polarities, Leo and Aquarius, no.
and acts of service.
Acts of service, yes.
That would be my second one. Mhm.
That's my first one.
Of course.
Show me you love me by making sure that I got a home cooked meal and my clothes are ironed.
Yeah. So physical touch, acts of service. Yep.
Yeah, mine's just acts of service and is it words of reassurance? It's either that or gifts.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta tell me multiple times a day you love me.
Oh my God.
I'm Venus and Libra.
Just show me.
Yes, I remember one time your sister said to me, "Cutlass, you are such a lover boy. I don't see how you do it. When I go through a breakup or when somebody show me differently, I have a mental burial for them in my head, and they're done."
Dang, that's tough.
She an Aquarius. I thought this was gonna be something that you do too.
No.
You're a lover girl.
Yes. I am a lover girl, but what I do is that you stick around so long till I don't like you. For real, that's how it's gonna have to happen. Like, I let you stay around till I just really don't like you no more, and then that was easy. I don't like you.
Okay. Now that we reached the end of this interview, let's go ahead and discuss this horrible question.
Oh God.
How's your Saturn return going? Now, is Saturn entered Pisces in March, I believe? So that's really when you started feeling it.
In March?
Yeah, but Saturn became really, really close to your natal Saturn, June the 3rd to July 4th. Did anything, you can go through your camera roll if you take pictures and save stuff.
A lot.
June to July?
I know, I feel like it's a lot, period, this whole year.
Yeah.
From me, but let me say, January was like when I really, like, opened my eyes, like, all the way, and they stayed open all the way this whole year. So I feel like mine started way before. You saying March?
Yeah.
No, January for me. Dang, I forgot what I was really about to get at with that because I was about to go all the way in, but I think that's what's throwing me off. But when I took my birthday trip alone, that's when I knew like, okay.
Was that by choice?
I actually invited someone, but when it came close to that time, he was just making me feel like, oh, it's your birthday. It's not mine. Like, it's none of my concern. So I just kind of felt, I was just like, dang. I was like, it is my birthday. You know, like.
Did you still have fun?
I had fun.
Okay, good.
Oh my God. I think that's when I was just like, oh, this is my song. But yes, I had so much fun. I had so much fun on my birthday. Like, even all the way from the only time I struggled is when it was time for me to zip up my birthday dress because I was alone. I didn't have nobody to zip up my birthday dress. That was the only struggle I had the entire trip. Like, so I was just like, man, you know what? I'm about to go to this Walgreens on the corner. I'm about to just find somebody to just zip up my dress real quick. I ended up finding this little lady. I'm like, excuse me, it's my birthday. Can you zip up my dress? So she was like, girl, this dress is cute. I'm like, thank you. It's almost $200. Yeah, it's cute. But yeah, she zipped it up for me. And I went on about my day. And I just met people along the way. Like, going to dinner by myself. They was like, damn, girl, you too fun to be by yourself. Like, it's unbelievable. Can we be with you? Like, I'm like, yeah. I'm just moving on my own time. I'm chilling. You know, I took off work the whole week. It's whatever. Like, I'm by myself. Like, in this world. Like, but then ever since then, it's just being me. Like, and whatever I say, that's just what it is. You know, I've been standing on business this whole year. I have. And
say rewind.
Clap. I'm serious. I have. But don't get me wrong. I have had my nights. Like, that's just during the day. You know, but at night, I just do be like, everybody can't go.
Yes. Is that how your Saturn return feels?
Yeah. Everybody can't go. Like, for real. As bad as I want them to, I can't even go for it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even go for it with you on me. Like, so that's just the only, you know, battle I just been having right now. Is just, you know, shredding people that I've been having for years.
Yes.
You know, not just, you know, for years. So, but it feels good at the same time.
I think that's what part of my nodal reversal has felt like. And it's like kind of like the precursor to the Saturn return.
Mm-hmm.
And then having Saturn come back and station direct. The other day, I felt like that video, that lady that was like, Libras. Ha! If I was a rich girl. La, 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 la.
Yes,
like, I'm like, why do I want to scream?
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
Have you ever, like, really just, like, screamed?
No, I'm not doing that.
You got to. You got to. I'm serious, and I mean scream. You got to. Like, it's going to feel so good. You're going to be like, damn.
I would probably cry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all you are releasing. It's all a form of releasing, but you got to. You got to.
So June to July, was it getting real tough?
Yes, it was tough. That's crazy that you said that. It was really, really tough, honestly. I just can't. I don't know how I can't really go into details without telling my business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that real. But yes, June, July.
Because it's coming back.
August.
So what happened was in June and July, your Saturn was right here. That's where it's going to stay for your entire life. And in June to July, the Saturn that keeps going around the world had got to like right here next to yours. And you would have like really felt your Saturn return. But then Saturn went retrograde and said, you know what? I'm going to start over.
Yeah.
And we going to do this all over again.
Because I feel like at the end of August, in August, September was starting to look up for me again.
Because, Saturn started moving back to the beginning of Pisces.
And it got stronger and stronger as far as me, like I said, standing on business, you know, really my boundaries, all of that. But, yeah. And even now, right now, I feel like I'm okay. I'm still okay right now.
What's your advice for people that are going to go through their Saturn return?
Baby, put a seatbelt on, because like, clearly we can't beat it. I mean, because clearly we got to go through it to go through it. So
I used to tell everyone before I got to experience what this was starting to feel like, because I'm a later degree Saturn than you.
mm-hmm.
So I don't feel it to this intensity. I just know what some of this. So like for me, it's like the planets emit rays of light. So I'm only getting like the rays of light being exchanged to each other. You're getting, oh no, I'm here.
Yeah.
You gonna see me because I'm right here. So for those that are going to experience it, I used to tell people, make sure that you have planted the seeds that you want to harvest after the Saturn return, because once the Saturn return is over, you should be on top.
Yeah.
The Saturn return itself can be an ugly experience. What advice do you have for the general?
I feel like I am about to get ready to be on top in a minute. Like within these next 3 months, I'm about to get ready to be back on top. And I might be wrong. I don't know what it say in my chart.
I haven't looked.
Oh, okay. But yeah, and I'm about to get ready in my 20s. That's another thing. I feel like I'm getting some little closure with that, like knowing this about to be my last year. So let's rock out. But what was your question?
The advice to the general public for their Saturn return.
That's what I saw. I can really tell you. I mean,
you don't have no preparation, because you are technically Saturn. You dealing with yourself.
Huh?
I said you dealing with yourself.
Baby, I don't really know. I just really go through the motions. I don't even prep my own self for it. Nothing. Like, it's just, I deal with it. And that's just life. I deal with everything when it's at my feet. I don't really go looking for it. It's just when it's here, then that's when I deal with it. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Baby, just buckle up and get ready. I mean, it's just, then again, it's life. Like, we're going to keep going up and down. Just, it's coming back. So be ready for the next one. But the thing is, we just don't know when. You have that advantage to, like, look and be like, okay. Yeah. But that's when I be called. I be like, cuz, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm feeling this and this and that.
You feel like it's karmic? Has it been karmic for you?
No.
Has it been nothing karma? Like, you getting your karma back from anything?
Well, I don't feel like I done nobody wrong to even be getting no karma. I feel like everything is lesson learned. Like, it's a lesson or an experience.
Okay.
That's what I feel like. I'm telling you, because, like, I'm really not here with y'all. Like, as far as in this world, like.
There's one last thing that I want to talk about real quick. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you know, Saturn is a malefic.
What is that? A malefic?
It's okay. A malefic planet is a planet that is not a nice planet.
Okay.
He's destructive. He is cruel.
And that's me?
He can be, yes.
Okay, yes.
And that's why people look at Aquarius and Capricorns. Capricorn is the sweeter version of Saturn.
Are they?
Yes, they are the sweeter version of Saturn.
I don't think so. Okay.
You guys are not. Anyways, with that, you were a destructive person.
Mm-hmm. I still can be. I still can be.
You were.
I choose not to be because these my money makers now.
Yeah, that was so crazy because you weren't even a skilled fighter.
No, I wasn't.
I used to worry about you.
And I wasn't even only fighting.
What you mean?
No, I'm just saying. You said about being destructive. Like, no, I'm just playing.
Yeah, you used to worry me because I was like, people come to me at the school. Yeah, tell your cousin be ready.
I know.
I'm like, huh?
I know.
My cousin be ready. She's like 5'2" and really pretty. What do you mean?
Yes.
And here you go, fight after fight.
I just didn't understand why they would not leave me alone.
And I was so surprised that you was winning these fights.
I was too. But it was fun. It was fun. I'm not going to lie. It was fun. All the way from getting my hair braided back to like everything. I didn't even plan my fights. That's what's crazy. I never was like, you know what? We're going to be here and there and we're going to fight. That was not up to me. That was up to the public. That was up to Tulsa. You know that, right?
No.
Wait. None of these fights were up to me. They were planned by other people. And I would just show up to my event.
I can't stand you.
Yes, I'm telling you. That's why it was so much fun. I got my people with me. You know, we about to get it on and cracking. Like, she done crossed me. Clearly, she hurt me.
Yeah.
You know, it's for me to even be out here. You know, so, yeah. None of my fights were up to me, like I said. None of them. But, yes, I just showed up, did my thing, and, yeah. But I had fun.
This may or may not be aired because I know that I don't really like talking about people's personal business. This last part, I remember your fight that you had when you had it really shows how destructive Saturn is when you went and bit that lady's lip off.
Oh yes. See, now that fight, how did that fight happen? I think I just seen her after graduation. Now that one wasn't up to the public. That one was on me. That was
after
very
your
personal.
graduation?
It was after.
It was before. It was
after my best friend's graduation.
Okay.
That's where it was, and I got that fired from my best friends, and you know, being with them, and I was like, you know what, there she go. I'm about to beat her ass. We're about to fight now, and I was like, you know what, meet me over there at Charlie's Chicken, cause it was just right there, and it ain't nothing but field over there. So yeah. What happened is because I felt like she did this to my eye. I thought something was going to be, so I have a little cut above my eye. Mm-hmm. That's why I did that to her lip. That's why I did that. Because I felt I felt like I remember it vividly. Like, and when you fighting, you don't get to you don't feel things. Mm-hmm. But I remember my eye being cut at the top. I think it's either this eye, but it's still a little cut at the top. That's why I did that to her lip. And I didn't know I did it that bad to her lip till the next few days because it was her graduation. Mm-hmm. And everybody came back telling me. And I was just like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. She shouldn't have. I was like, look at my eye. Like, I don't care about her lip. Look at my eye. Look at my eye. Like, I'm telling you, I could have lost my sight. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, you're going to lose your lip. So...
That was so wild to me.
That was really calling me Mike Tyson. That was
yeah. Because I was like, they kept saying your cousin bit somebody's lip off. I was like, Sabe can't fight like that. She did not bite anyone's lip off. What?
Yes.
And then they were like, look at this picture. This girl got her lips sewed back on. And I was like,
yes. Don't fuck with me. Yes.
I'm done.
Yes.
Cut the cameras.
For real. So.
Wow. It was such a pleasure having you. I'm so happy you came.
Of course. Anytime. I love being here.
Well, guys.
Shell.
That is what it's like being an Aquarius. Thank our guest Sabe again for coming, and we will see you next time.